Hey there, friends. Today I want to tackle one of the toughest questions out there. Why do earthquakes, floods, and wars happen? If God is loving and merciful, why does he allow such suffering? First off, I want to acknowledge that these questions are not easy. They've been asked for centuries, and even the most devout believers have struggled with them. But the Bible does give us some insights that can help us understand and find peace. Let's start with the nature of the world we live in. Romans 8:22 says, "For we know that the whole creation has been groaning together in the pains of childbirth until now." This passage tells us that our world is broken. Natural disasters like earthquakes and floods are part of that brokenness. They remind us that this is not the perfect world God initially created. Now, what about wars? James 4:1-2 gives us a clue. What causes fights and quarrels among you? Don't they come from your desires that battle within you? You desire but do not have, so you kill. You covet but you cannot get what you want, so you quarrel and fight. War stems from human sin, greed, and the desire for power. These are not God's doing, but the result of humanity's choices. So, why does God allow it? One reason is free will. God loves us so much that he gave us the freedom to choose. Sometimes we make choices that lead to suffering and pain. But even in these moments, God is still at work. Romans 8:28 assures us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." It's also important to remember that our suffering is not meaningless. 2 Corinthians April 17:18 says, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Our struggles can refine us, draw us closer to God, and help us grow in faith. So, how should we live in these tumultuous times? Micah 6:8 gives us a clear answer. "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God." By living lives of justice, mercy, and humility, we can be a light in the darkness. And finally, let's hold on to the promise in Revelation 21:4. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. There is hope, friends. One day God will restore everything to its original perfection. Until then, let's trust in his love and his plan. Let's support each other, pray for those in need, and live out our faith boldly. Thanks for joining me today. Stay blessed.